This is Todd with another knife review. This will be the Hogue EX-01 Alan Elishewitz collaboration. And I have to thank, as I lay dying 1984, for his recent review of this knife, where he said he believes it's the best production folder under $200. And if I hadn't seen that video, I wouldn't have taken a hard look at these knives. Hogue, as most of you know, are known for making pistol grips. As a matter of fact, this is the G-Mascus handled version, and they make, I saw on the new SIGs are coming, the compact SIGs have this actual grip on them. So they're making this style of grip for pistols, and I just wouldn't have thought twice about looking at their knives. I like Alan Elishewitz knives. I own 3 now, counting this one. So you've probably seen one of my earliest knife reviews is this old Benchmade, which is an Alan Elishewitz design. And then I saw, as I lay dying, 1984's review of this. And then I subsequently looked at other reviews. Tough Thumbs did mention this knife and a few others. And I have to agree with these guys. This is an amazing knife. I got mine for well under $200. And as others have said, this knife, the fit and finish is amazing. This stone washing on this blade is perfect. And I'll tell you that when you rub your hand on this, it's the same feel as rubbing your finger on like the screen of your iPhone. It's completely smooth. It feels like glass. And this is by far the sharpest blade I've ever pulled out of a box. I did nothing to this but strop it, and it didn't need it. But this blade is literally the sharpest blade I own. I have to say it. It feels the sharpest. And with that stone wash, it just glides through things when it cuts. So, again, this knife this is the 4-inch Tanto. It comes in a drop point as well in the 4-inch. This, they call it G-Mascus. It's, it's supposed to look like Damascus, and it's, obviously G10. As you can see, it's kind of got a pattern in it, and each pattern is unique to each blade. This is the black. It also comes in a green, kind of an olive drab looking G-Mascus. And then it also comes in aluminum scales, black anodized or green anodized. And this also comes in all 4 handle scale colors and 2 blade shapes, Tanto and drop point, in a 3.5-inch version. So if 4 inches is a little big, you can look at the 3.5-inch version. It is unique in that it's a push-button lock, so you have this push button. But what's great about that is there's no pressure on the blade like you get with a liner lock or a frame lock. You have nothing really pressing on the blade, the lock mechanism. So the weight of the blade swings very freely once you overcome the initial indent. And this thing is, very smooth knife. There's the only knife that opens as smoothly to me is this Zero Tolerance 551, and it's mainly due to the blade weight. But you can hear this dragging as it opens on the actual frame lock. But it is very smooth, and it does open a lot of inertia to open that because of the weight of the blade. But this is even smoother. You can just as smooth as can be. It will lock in the open position. This little switch will lock it in the open, so the button cannot be fully depressed, and it will stay open. And then the handles are very solid, very nice. the choil here, this cutout for the thumb studs, makes a choil that just lets your finger lock in. And the cuts in the G10 here, this kind of jimping here, and the let me get that to focus a little better. The jimping on the top here is very good, and you know, one of the cool things about Alan's designs, he's a big Tanto guy, I think, and he has this kind of harpoon swedge, which is really awesome because you can lay your thumb out before it or back here. The handle is very light. There's no metal nested liners at all. All of the metal is up here at the pivot. And if you go to the YouTube channel for Hogue or Alan Elishewitz's YouTube channel, he has some pictures of these, the internal parts. If you want to see that, it's pretty interesting how they designed this and put it together. It's got his kind of trademark spoon-shaped pocket clip, and it is really only for right side tip up or tip down. Now I'm left-handed, and I will carry, if a knife is only for right-hand carry, I don't mind it if it's tipped down, because it'll be in my pocket like this. I can draw it out and either open it in reverse, or when I draw it out, I can pull it out like this and just transition like that to open it one-handed. So it doesn't bother me. This was the same situation. This is an older knife that Alan did with Benchmade, and this one is also tipped down only, so pulling it out of the pocket and opening it doesn't bother me. So let me just give you some comparisons so you can see what this thing looks like compared to some other larger blades. Here's the it's kind of hard to see, the military. You know, the blades are about the same length, but the handle is much longer on the military. Closed, see how these look closed. You can see it's a little smaller. Let's see what else I can compare it to. Might be interesting. A CQC 15. It's another larger blade. Again, you get about the same blade length and handle. Very similar. I think the handle might be just a little. Let me just see here. It's about the same size. It's a CQC 15. I guess I'll compare it to another large blade. This is the Microtech Socom Elite. So the handle's a little longer, blade's about the same length. They're both 4-inch blades. This one's a little lighter too. The steel is 154 cm. Forgot to mention that. On all the blades, it's the only steel they're making it in. But again, I'll tell you, around the 150 mark, you can find these online, you know, between 140 and 160, depending on the handle material and size. You really aren't going to get a better made blade for the money. I really do agree with that. It is awesome. I mean, really worth the money. If this is a little pricey to you in that range, you should spend the money. You'll be happy. If you want a smaller blade, go with the 3.5, possibly the drop point. I wanted a large Tanto. I didn't have a large Tanto really. I guess the CQC 15 is kind of a Tanto, but you know, I have sorry, I'm looking in my safe to pull out different knives. The other Tanto I have is an Emerson 7, which is a 3.3-inch blade, so you can see the difference there. It's definitely noticeably bigger, but the same handle size. But a little heavier. It's definitely weighted blade forward. The aluminum is a little bit heavier, like 1/10 of an ounce heavier than the G-Mascus, so you might like that if you get the aluminum, but I really love this blade. The clip is nice, the pocket clip, easy to kind of grab and pull out. I like to get my hand like a little bit ahead of the clip to when I pull it out. But I've been carrying this for a week and straight, and I love it. And everyone I've shown it to has just been amazed at everything, the construction, the feel, the smoothness, and the sharpness. Everybody's just been really blown away. So I think everybody needs to take a hard look at this knife. Here's the box that you get. It's kind of a, I don't know, not the. These are manufactured by Hogue. They are made in the U.S. So Hogue, when they decided to start making knives, they actually bought all the machines and everything. So they're actually making these knives, and I'm just blown away. Blown away. I plan on getting, I think I'm going to get the 3.5-inch drop point to just have another one of these. I can't decide if I get the aluminum or stick with the G-Mascus. I haven't decided yet. But if you're looking for another folder, which if you're watching this video you must be, because that's what we all do on YouTube, look for the next knife to buy, I would definitely consider these Hogue Extreme Series knives. He's going to come out with the EX-02 and the EX-03. The 02 is a flipper design, and I'm not sure what the 03 is. So the 02s should be coming out soon. He's got a flipper and a stud, thumb stud version. So there'll be two versions actually, but definitely worth taking a look at these knives. They are amazing, and I really like Alan's designs in general. His custom knives are beautiful. So again, this is the Hogue EX-01 4-inch Tanto in black G-Mascus. Thanks for watching.